Yeah, what is good? So today we're going to be going over the new SMG, the CX-9, my opinions on it, and whether or not I think it's actually a good gun to use as like a main gun. So I'm going to show you the gunsmith that I'm currently using. This is for respawns. So it's basically built for control and range because, as you know, I like to play things at range. But for S&D, you might want to add disabled or any other perks like wounding or sleight of hand, something along those lines. You also want to change the attachment, so you've got obviously different barrels you can put on it. So it's completely up to you. I'd personally probably use the CX-23S barrel, that one there. And then I would also most likely change the monolithic suppressor for a tactical suppressor, just so you regain the accuracy. You don't really need range if you're using it for search and destroy. Now we'll look over the actual statistics of the weapon and the recoil pattern for the build that I have presented. So it's quite an easy recoil pattern to control, as you can see down in the bottom right. So it's not actually that bad at all. It's a random trajectory at 20 meters, so that's how it will be if the enemy's not right in front of you and you can't just kill them basically instantly. ADS time is 275 milliseconds, which is not actually too bad at all, but it spreads pretty good. The sprint speed is not too bad. As well as you can see the bullet impact time, the magazine capacity, which is 50 if we're using the 50 mag. The reload's also quite fast as well, which is really nice to see. And then, as you can see, the damage drop off at the top by meter interval, which is definitely a useful feature if you really need to sort of figure out the range on the gun. But obviously we're going to go and cover it inside of the practice range as well, so you guys can get a better view on just how powerful or not powerful this gun actually is. So we're in the practice range now. So the gun itself is quite a nice design. It's quite a cool looking gun, quite short, you know, definitely looks like an SMG. So let's test out the damage. So we're doing 23 on the leg, 26 body, 28 on the head, and the damage drop off happens immediately at 10 meters. We're still a little bit further away from the wall, but if you stand closely, you'll notice that the damage definitely does drop off. By the time we get to the 40 meters, we are doing 9 on the leg, 12 on the middle of the body, and I think it's like 16 on the head, but I'm not too sure because I wasn't actually hitting the shot there. I literally just got on and then did this. So we're going to test up the time to kill on some bots anyway, just to show you guys if it is actually worth using. We're going to go back over the attachments here. So we have 3 different mags for this. We've got a 50, a 30, and then the 9mm hollow point. 12 are mags. So we will definitely be covering that mag as well. So the time to kill is pretty good. The range isn't too crazy at this point, but it's an easy gun to control, and the damage is most definitely usable, especially with the fact that you have a decent sized mag. It's a faster fire rate than the CBR, and it has the same amount of ammo. Now we'll move over to the 9mm hollow point rounds. So you can definitely one burst with these. I do think the fact that you only get 12 bullets in the mag is a little bit disappointing, so you get 4 sprays and then you are out. So unless you're hitting your shots and you're feeling confident, I don't feel that this mag is actually really worth using in respawn game mode. More than likely going to be something you're going to see in search and destroy if you do see it at all, but it is quite reliable as long as you hit your shots, and the reload is pretty fast as well. So if you were to put sleight of hand on, you would definitely be able to reload faster and really take advantage of the one tap burst potential. So it's not actually too bad whatsoever. And we're going to test out the damage on the hollow point mags using the dummy here. So as you can see, just from the legs, you are near enough able to one burst just from the legs, as it's 32, 32, 32, so you do 96 damage. And the damage drop off doesn't actually start at 10 meters like the standard mag, and it very slightly decreases when you get to 20 meters. I think it's like a 30% damage drop off, but it's still pretty good. So now I'm going to roll some ranked gameplay so you guys can really see the potential of this gun. I did actually get a couple of nukes, but I thought if we play it on a long range map, you can really see the potential of the weapon, as it is very good at close, but at range it seems to drop off. So you'll notice that my close out is quite passive. So I hope you guys enjoy the nuke, and we will get back to the analysis of the gun just after.
Enemy contact. Enemy down. Target recon. Recon standing by. Repeat.
UAV recon is standing by. Hardpoint is ours. UAV online. Hardpoint contested. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested.
Enemy contact. Tango
Ready to
down.
jam enemy UAV.
Contact with enemy.
Counter UAV. Good work.
Targets in sight. Target down. I'm a hook. Changing mag. Cover me. I'm a hook.
Hardpoint identified. Capture the
Enemy
objective.
down.
Hardpoint locked down.
Target down. Enemy.
UAV recon ready to deploy. Ready to jam enemy UAV.
Enemy in.
UAV online.
Enemy in sight. Tango down. Target in sight.
Advanced UAV is ready. Advanced UAV is online.
Enemy down. Contact with enemy. I got you.
UAV recon standing by.
Reloading.
Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. Hardpoint contested.
Reloading.
UAV online. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Contact with enemy. Enemy down!
Hardpoint is ours.
Enemy down. Target in sight. Enemy contact. Tango down.
Counter UAV up. They're blind.
Sniper eliminated. Target in sight.
Advanced UAV is ready. Advanced UAV is online.
Tango down. Get down. Sniper.
UAV recon ready for deployment.
Changing mag.
Friendly nuke is ready. Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Warning, friendly nuke has been launched. Repeat, friendly nuke has been launched.
Ready to jam
Enemy
enemy
in sight.
UAV. Hardpoint identified.
Target down.
UAV online. Hardpoint locked down.
So overall, I'd probably give the gun about a 7 out of 10. I feel like that's quite a fair analysis. I do feel like a damage and range buff, a damage buff at range would definitely be something that is needed, to be honest with you. Unless you're playing a smaller map, I don't really see this gun being worthwhile, or unless you're playing search and destroy. I do, on the other hand, though, think that this gun would be very good for search and destroy, considering it is actually pretty good close range. But like I said, at range, the weapon definitely seems to fail. I feel like a 7 out of 10, though, is a very fair rating. And I definitely think that if you are going to use this weapon, you'd like to use it on a smaller map, such as Nuketown for respawns and Summit, and maps such as Summit, maybe Tunisia, and some other small maps for search and destroy as well. I do feel like it is worth using to a degree, unless you get a long range map such as Crossfire or, for example, Terminal, like we just played. Obviously, as you could see, I was playing quite slow and in spawns as well, purely because at range this weapon really does seem to fail, and I definitely think that a range damage buff is something that they should add in the future. I definitely recommend the gunsmith that I put at the start of the video and the alterations that I also suggest to use. If you guys like the video, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.